Hey again, it's me with the bad angling. So you can just only see my hair and my face, but I don't want to change the angle. So I'm back at it again with another music review. And this time we were on November, and I thought I'd finish this before the first of the year, but I did not. So, first song, let's go with Lost in the Fire, by, oh god, I think it's in German, I don't know, it's Gesaffelstein, don't know how to say that, featuring The Weeknd, but people mainly know it as the Weeknd song. It went like huge on TikTok because a bunch of like gay girls, there's like a weird homophobic line in it. It's like weird because it's all like, I think it's like kind of dance poppy or just like electro. I don't know genres. I talk about this a lot. Apparently he's a French DJ, so it's like a DJ thing, yeah, so it's like, I guess, dance poppy, like electro type. But in the second verse, The Weeknd says, you said you might be into girls, you said you're going through a phase, keeping your heart safe. And yeah, a bunch of girls on TikTok, gay girls, a bunch of them, made TikToks like thirst traps to those lines. So I'm like, they were fun to look at, But I think when I went through my Weekend phase, which was like in 8th grade, I never really liked this song because the first verse, he says, "I want to fuck you slow with the lights on," and that verse always made me uncomfortable, and it still makes me uncomfortable when he says that. I like how I like the pre-chorus where he says, "We lost a lot of things in the fire, so it'll take a year for me to find her." That's it. And I like the chorus is just him saying, "I can't lose you, babe," which is cute, I guess. I like the second verse where he says, like, "I'm tired of being home alone. I used to have a girl a day, but I want you to stay." Anyways, yeah, and then in the second verse, very homophobic. He was like, "You said you might be into girls, said you're going through a phase, keeping your heart safe." But honestly, I don't know, because like if she said she's going through a phase, then that's not inherently like homophobic, because she said if this girl who said she might be into girls is saying she's going through a phase, then that's just him repeating what she said. I don't know. It's all hypothetical. But then she said, but then he goes on to say, "Well, baby, you can bring a friend. She can ride on top of your face while I fuck you straight," which is homophobic, but I think it's funny. I think it's funny. That's like, he's like, "Why I fuck you straight?" That's funny to me. But yeah, it's like this like weird dance pop type of thing. It's crazy. Next song is Tulsa Jesus Freak by Lana Del Rey, and I think this is one of the best songs off of Kim Terrell's. This is the first time I listened to it. I know it came out in March. I still really haven't listened to it that well. I think it's one of the best songs off the album, besides Breaking Up Slowly, which maybe I should have talked about that more, but it's too late. Breaking Up Slowly is a good song off the album too. But yeah, this is the first time I listened to it. I haven't listened to Blue Bannisters yet, unfortunately, so sorry. But Tulsa Jesus Freak was probably my favorite song off the album. Cause it's more like upbeat, I guess. Cause the whole album's kind of like and like sad, And this is where she mentions White Hot Forever, which was the original name for the Chemtrails album, but then she changed it, whatever. I just think it's funny that she rhymes, well, she says Arkansas weird, she says Arkansas, and I like that she rhymes Arkansas with can of gin, because that's funny. I like her rhymes, because they really don't rhyme, it's just like the way, the syllable scheme, I guess. So she goes like, "You should stay real close to Jesus, keep that bottle at your hand, my man, find your way back to my bed again, sing me like a Bible hymn." I guess again and hymn kind of rhyme. And then she just goes, "We should go back to Arkansas." trade this body for a can of gin, like a little piece of heaven. But she goes like heaven, you know, no more candle in the wind. And I think Tulsa is like a river in Arkansas, and that's why it's called that. Yeah, wait. Oh, wait. So, Tulsa, it's Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know. I don't know geography. I don't know why. Okay, apparently some people pronounce Arkansas as Arkansas, and that's like, what? The state of Arkansas has only one pronunciation, and the Arkansas River has two. Oh, never mind, I guess. Okay. I like the chorus. It's all like funky. It's not like, I'm not saying that's the genre. I just like, it's just soothing. I think it's a really soothing like song, because I think like the chorus, she's trying to like seduce this guy, like, you should stay, like, find your way back to my bed again, sing me like a Bible hymn, we should go back to Arkansas. Like, I think she's trying to seduce this guy. So it's like, it's nice and like calm and like kind of sexy, you know. I love Lana. A lot of Megan on this in November. Pipe Up by Megan Thee Stallion off of Something for the Hotties. I think Levi likes this song. My boyfriend, he said it was like groovy, the chorus, because she's like, it was like, I like all nice things. I like ice bling bling. Tell your boy to pipe up. If you want to pipe me, brand new AP, got the right timing. You can get it when I hear the register ching ching. But the only thing is that I think off of Something with the Hotties, she just repeats the chorus too much, if that makes sense. So like that's like what all the chorus is, and then she like repeats that again, I think. And like that's the chorus. So she repeats like that twice, and that is the chorus. And then she has the verse. I like her flow in this though. Yeah, it's just the chorus. The chorus is so like good, if that makes sense. It's just so good, and like, oh, my boyfriend describes it as groovy, so just go off of that. In verse 2, she also says the line, he say what's your name, and I send him back the Cash App. And it's funny because Megan Thee Stallion has a Cash App sponsorship, so I respect that. I just like that she's like, I'm rich, you know, and I like money. That's all Megan songs, but I just like this. I think it's like a new style. It's more like, yeah, it's just more groovy than her other songs. That's it really. Anyways, the next song is, it's the Mega Monday Freestyle by Megan Thee Stallion. And I love this freestyle. I like her flow. I don't know, it's really good. It's so good. I love this freestyle, and there's like nothing really to say about it. I feel bad. But it's really just like, it's just so good. I love freestyles. I love when rappers freestyle, and Megan is such a really good freestylist. Like, honestly, like, you just have to listen to this. I just like, I can't promote it as much. But my favorite line, I really like the ending line where she says, I must be playing peekaboo because these hoes really can't see me. I also love like her references. I love when rappers make references. She says the line, damn, I must be Olivia Pope because y'all keep putting me in all these scandals. It's just crazy. And like, oh, apparently that's a reference to a show called Scandal. I didn't know. Like, it's just so crazy that people can like pull these things out of their brain and just talk about it. And then the next line after that is like, he want to hit one more time, I ain't Britney. Like, obviously, you know, that reference, but like, it's just too much. I found, yeah, this was the song. I think it went big on TikTok because Of like in the middle, she kind of like slows down the flow and goes like, "It was the money for me. He gonna go dummy for me. He ain't that cute, but he can dress. It's the protect for me. It was the knees for him. The way that it squeezed for him. He done fucked a whole lot of bitches, but it was the me for him." And that I think that part like went viral on TikTok. So that's what it was. But you just need to listen to it. Next song is No Love by Summer Walker and SZA. No love, no love, no love. Summer. It's featuring SZA. I think this is off her new album. Yeah. Honestly, Summer Walker and SZA, their voices blend so well together that like, I don't know. The first time I listened to it, I couldn't even tell where like SZA's verse came in, but I think this song is just a little weak. I'm not gonna lie. Like lyrically, it's a little bit weak, but Summer and SZA make up for it in the vocals. But I think it's lyrically weak because the chorus is just, it's so just simple. So the chorus is like, "But if I had your bag, all I want to do is fuck, get drunk, take drugs, and that's it." And I'm like, it's just like that's every other like mainstream song nowadays. Like I feel like a bunch of people are running out of what to say, but SZA's verse, oh, it's so good. But I do like the chorus. It's just like when you like actually like listen to the lyrics and think about them, it's just not that good lyrically. So like I like the flow of the chorus though, because they're like, all I want to do is fuck, and then like it like bounces back the last words to like fuck, all I want to do is fuck, get drunk, take drugs, you know. Anyways, SZA, her verse, she says like, if I did it all again, I would give like 10%. You deserve like half of that. That line always confused me because like she'd give 10%, but he only deserves 5%. I don't know. It's weird. She says the line, I've been tripping like I don't got that designer pussy. All I'm trying to see is your credit card, swipe it all for me. I don't know. It's just SZA, she's so entrancing. I think Summer has really good verses too, but it's just like, I don't know, SZA always stands out more to me, but that's probably because I listen to SZA, I don't listen to Summer, and so I really started listening to this track for the SZA, unfortunately. Next song is Bagels by Megan Thee Stallion. That made it sound like I said bagel, but it's like the word goals. It's another song where she just repeats the chorus too much, and I think that's probably why this is like kind of a scrapped album, because like I don't know, she actually says the chorus 4 times, and that's way too much. So she says like, real me please, let's get dressed like Kim Ye, sit courtside like Keisha and Gucci, rich like Jay and Beyonce. And then she goes, rich me please, one with a little bit of thug in him, send me a that's only for me, I don't gotta be scared that I fuck with him. So like actually she repeats that twice. So whoops. But my boyfriend was like, what does the opening line mean? Because she says like, real me please, and like he's like, well, okay, so let me say that again. It's like real, then she says the N-word, me please, and then my boyfriend was confused. I was confused too, because I'm like, what does that line mean? Is she using like the N-word as a verb? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of like weird. It's like, give me like a real guy now. Like, it's kind of weird. I don't know what she means, but I like that she names drops all the couples, even though Kim and Kanye are not together. Keisha and Gucci, Gucci Mane, I did not know he had a wife. They've been married for 4 years. That's cute. I know Jay and Beyonce, like, obviously well known. Yeah, it's just like it's not. It's just it's. I don't think it's that noticeable. It's only like the song. It's like remembered because this is where she name drops all the couples, you know. So that's really all there is to this song. It's a good song though. In the second verse though, she says, "I wanna who profile picture is his face in my ass cheeks," and I think that's funny. But that's really it. I think she repeats the chorus twice, and that's just too many. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's too much for me, and that's probably why they were like scrapped songs. Next song is "Smokin' Out the Window" by Silk Sonic, and apparently, I think they released a whole full length album. And everyone and their mothers were like ranting about how good of an album it was. So I should probably get on listening to that. I think, I don't, oh, what was the vibes they were trying to go for? Because I know that like Bruno Mars, is this like the 50s? I think this is the 50s vibe they were going for in this album. It was like a 50s concept album, but I don't know. So yeah, like they released an evening with Silk Sonic, 9 songs. I gotta listen to it, see what it's like. So don't talk to me. I haven't listened to it, and I'm sorry. I like the intro because it's like a random guy, like kind of like introducing and setting up. But I love the harmonies on like when they say "smoking out the window." I love the back and forth on the I love the back and forth in the verses because I think the first verse is Bruno Mars. I love the way it's so like sexy and like it's such a good song. And then they okay, so wait, let me go. So basically, verse 1 it's Bruno Mars singing the verse. Pre-chorus it's Anderson .Paak. And then chorus is both of them, and then it switches. So then the second verse is Anderson, and then the pre-chorus is Bruno, and then they like share the they share the chorus. And then the interlude Anderson gets it, and then the bridge Bruno gets it, and then the last chorus I think is just Bruno. So it's really good. I think they share a really good like it's so balanced. It's really good. I really like the part on TikTok that like went viral was because Anderson goes in the second verse, "Baby, why are you doing this to me? Not to be dramatic, but I want to die." And then the music video, he just like collapses on the floor and stays down for Bruno Mars's entire pre-chorus, so it's really good. Also, people were saying when this first came out that Bruno Mars said "bitch" like it was a slur, because he like enunciated like every syllable, and he was like, "this bitch," you know. And I really like the interlude where he says, Anderson goes, "Look here, baby, I hope you find whatever it is that you need, but I also hope that your trifling ass is walking barefoot in these streets." And it's just like, it's so good and melodic. Yeah. Next song is "Naked" by Doja Cat, and it's really because I really didn't like the song at first. I don't know, I just kept listening to it for some reason, but I listened to a lot of Doja Cat. In November, so it's just like, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like that, like, can we take this off and get naked? I don't know. It's just like weird because the word like naked makes me uncomfortable. But I think it's very sexual, and like this is just like a song showcasing like Doja's sexuality and how comfortable she is. but it's just like, I think the verses are so like sexy and like sexual, and it's just like the refrain or like the chorus, or yeah, like the refrain, it's just so like raw. It's like so weird, you know. It's just like there's just this like rawness to the song, you know. Like I like the rawness to her vocals. Like, can we take this off and get naked? I like the way she says it. She says it like, yeah, I don't know. But the verses are so like smooth and like flowy. And then it's just like, it's just a song about getting naked. It's just a song about getting naked. And the chorus, she goes like, how do I keep this on? How do I let you know? Boy, you deserve a show and deserve to get comfortable. It's only natural. I can tell when you walk the door. Okay, it's just like, there's a lot of buildup in the chorus, like what I just said. It's just like, she does like really good with like building up, you know? And then like, I think the second verse is more like rappy ish. It's just like, I don't know, she makes like really good bars. So like, let me see. Yeah, she's really good bars like in the second verse. So like, follow me to my dressing room. Let me know if you ain't about that NSFW. Let me cordially invite you to this party in my pants. How you got me sprung and don't say sorry in France. That wasn't it. Show me all of your tats, not just the ones on your hands. Who's your designer? Is that birthday suit one of a kind? All up in my curves like a puzzle piece. Jigsaw, let me see your muscle C's. After we fuck, I want to cuddle. We could take it on the kitchen. I'll be on the island. Come and eat. I like that line. It's just like, it's good. Anyways, that's like it. I just like, I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about this song anyways. Next song is Young, Dumb, and Broke by Khalid, and the only reason it's on here is because one day, for some reason, I get like hyper fixated on songs, and really it's just like the line, the first like verse, so you're still thinking about me just like I know you should. I could not give you anything, you know, I wish I could. That just got stuck on my head, and this was during not musical, it was like theater, so I was like, you know, I had to go watch them run through a show, and it's really like, when I'm doing something or I'm busy or I'm like out in public, I listen to music but I don't hear like what's going on. So like, I played this for like 5 hours like every day, and I had never heard it. I like never heard it. It was just like background music. I don't know, it's crazy. But that's it. That's really it. That's all the song that is. I like it though. I like the vibes. I love Khalid's American Teen album. I used to listen to it all the time when I was in 8th grade. And I think it's just like really good, and it's like encapsulates like what it says, like American Teen. Anyways. Okay, now we're getting into All Too Well Taylor's version, but also there's All Too Well 10-minute version from off of Red Taylor's version. So I'll probably talk about both of them. The only thing, okay, I noticed that like All Too Well, obviously it just sounds like the old one, but then like when you listen to the All Too Well 10-minute version, the intro's like slower and more somber than the other one. And I think, well, you probably heard so many people like reviewing like the All Too Well like 10-minute version, whatever, because there's so much like it like shook the internet. It got like everyone hating Jake Gyllenhaal. It was crazy. Like everyone was like hating on Jake Gyllenhaal, which like rightfully so, you know. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's like and it's such a good song. Like the short film that came out with it was crazy. But I think that this is one of Taylor's best songs. Maybe I don't listen to Taylor that much. I'm sorry guys. I'm a fake Taylor fan, I know, but it's such a good description. Like it paints, like it tells a story, obviously, which is like what like songs are. So, like, verse 1, I walked through the door through, the air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow, and I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you've still got it in your drawer even now. And then I like that. I like the structure of the song, too, because it just, like, rolls into the verses, because that was verse 1, and then verse 2 is, like, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze, we're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces in a place, and I can still picture it after all these days. So, like, it does tell a story, and the only thing that I think, the only thing that, like, ties this together and that's, like, consistent through the song is she says that she remembers it all too well, which I really like. So then, like, in the pre-chorus, she goes, like, and I know it's long gone and the magic's not here no more, and I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. And then, like, I love how the chorus changes every time. So, like, she says, like, because there we are again on that little town street, you almost ran the red because you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. And then the next chorus, she says, like, because there we are again in the middle of the night, we're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. So I like how it, like, changes. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Honestly. Yeah, she would perform this on SNL, and this was, like, I think one of the longest SNL music performances. And it's, like, so good. And I love how this, like, it's just, like, memory, like, just remembering these, like, little times with this one guy, because that's, honestly, like, after a breakup, that's what you do, because you just, like, you put these, like, pieces together of the things you remember, or, like, the things that are, like, so, like, bright in your mind, and I feel like this is just, like, a collection of it. Like, I could rant about this song for a while, so I probably am. And then, like, the verse 3, like, photo album on the counter, your cheeks are turning red, you used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-size bed. And I like how general it kind of is, you know? Because, like, I mean, obviously it's about Jake Gyllenhaal, but, like, it's just, like, a general song, like, you used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-size bed. That's, like, every kid. That's, like, every kid. And then, like, the thing that's new, she added, like, and you were tossing me the car keys, fuck the patriarchy, keychain on the ground, we were always skipping town. And I was thinking on the drive town, anytime now he's gonna say it's love, you never called it what it was, till we were dead and gone and buried, check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same after 3 months. Okay, I don't need to explain, but a lot of people theorize that Jake Gyllenhaal took Taylor's virginity, which I don't know if that's really, like, something to talk about since it's her business, because, like, but, like, in she says in and then you wondered where it went as I reached for you, but all I felt was shame and you held my life was frame. That's kind of like, you know, and then the pre-chorus changes again, like, and I know it's long gone and there's nothing else I can do, and I forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to. And then it's like the chorus, like, because there we are again in the middle of the night, we're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light, down the stairs I was there, I remember it all too well, obviously. And there we are again, when nobody had to know, you kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. Everyone, like, honestly, like, what's, like, obvious, like, you kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. It just, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just hard, and I've been in a relationship where I was kept a secret, so, like, you know, it's just, like, it hits, and also, I think people were talking about in the short film, because there's a scene where, the guy, like, gaslights the girl, and people were piecing that together, being like, what if Taylor went through this, and this is why the song's called, like, All Too Well, and she always, like, she states these memories, and says that she remembers it all too well, because she was, like, gaslighted into not believing herself, you know? Anyways, and then the bridge, like, maybe we got lost in translation, maybe I asked for too much, but this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. And then the difference between the original and the extended is because in the original, she goes really hard on that line, like, well, maybe we got lost in translation, she goes harder, but in the 10-minute version, she puts all of her energy into the added on lyric of, and you call me up again just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel in the name of being honest. So, like, she saves it up and builds it up then. And then verse 4, it's just crazy. I think that, like, oh yeah, and another reference to, like, Taylor losing her virginity was the line, "I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it." After plaid shirt days and nights where you made me your own. You know, that stuff. And then, but she kept my old scar from that very first week because it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. I think that after the 5th verse, and it could have ended, but it was, like, weird, because then she just, like, added another verse, but she did call him out, saying, I was never good at telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age, because Jake Gyllenhaal's, like, 40, and he has a 25-year-old girlfriend right now. I think that's... yeah, I think I could have ended before the 6th verse. I don't know, I don't think the 6th verse is necessary, but, I don't know, 10 minutes. Crazy. Lana Del Rey had a 10-minute song. Crazy. Well, next song... it's Starlight, Taylor's version. So, I thought Starlight was kind of, like, sexual, like, the way she, like, sang it, but apparently it wasn't, and I listened to the old version, because I don't know why, but I thought this song was, like, so sexual, like, feeling she sang it, like, sexually, but, like, she didn't, and I made that up in my head, but then I listened to the old, like, Starlight, the original one, and I can tell how, like, refined her vocals are now, but, I just like I said, oh my, what a marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how he moved. The whole place was dressed in the nines and we were dancing like when we were Starlight, you know. I just like that. And I grew up with like listening to Taylor Swift. I grew up listening to Red, and I just really liked Starlight when I was younger, so I figured let's listen to it again. Next on it is On the Level by Poppy off of her most recent album Flux. And I'm also kind of upset because I got tickets to go see Poppy, but she canceled. She postponed her tour because of COVID. So I was like, grr. And this song's about her boyfriend. It's not her boyfriend. It's her fiance, Ghostmane. So it's so cute. It's so cute. It's like such a sweet little song. If you listen to like the lyrics. Well, in the first verse she goes like, I'm in love, I must confess, and then like it's just like sweet. It's like so, I love Poppy's voice because it's so like, is childlike the best word? Not really, but it's like so sweet, and it kind of like, it's like a juxtaposition from like her harder like tracks that she does. I don't know if this is like more like rocky, like rock-esque. I don't know if she has like hard backing music to this song or not. I don't know, like in Flux she does, but it's so cute. Like she goes, well, the chorus is like, I found someone on the level, which I don't know why she didn't say my level, because that always bothers me. But then it's like, it's just her telling her story about how in love she is. I'll put my heart out on display. Now I know that everything's okay, because when we're dead and gone we all decay, but love can carry us until that day. It's just like she found someone who's like good for her, you know. It's so cute. It's so cute. And then Lessen the Damage by Poppy. That is one of my boyfriend's favorite off of the album, and it's only 9 tracks, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie. It's a good song. I think this one's more like, apparently Poppy said about this song, I want to be the only one to destroy myself and nobody can do it for me. That's my decision to make. Which, yeah, I guess I can see that. Because I think this is about her abusive relationship, because she says, when you crossed me, didn't know what you'd done, a chain reaction happened and it's too late to run. I love the chorus, like, when I see red I go and the serotonin will flow and there's no bandage to lessen the damage, because the wicked don't ever rest, and I give as good as I get. You've got no advantage to lessen the damage. And then that's just it. I think it just goes hard, like, honestly. It goes hard. Next song is Mr. Perfectly Fine, Taylor's version, off of the Fearless Taylor's version. And that's just about Joe Jonas, I think. I think it's just about Joe Jonas. And it's really funny because Joe Jonas's wife, Sophie Turner, loves this song. But I just liked it. Like, hello, Mr. Perfectly Fine, how's your heart after breaking mine? Always in the right, at the right place in the wrong time. It's so, like, adolescent, if that makes sense. Like, it sounds like something like a teenager to make in 2008 about one of her first relationships. So, like, I just love it, and it's so, like, adolescent. It's so good. Anyways, that's enough. That's really all I listened to. It's for the chorus. Next song is Long Way Home by 5 Seconds of Summer. And I think I like this song. This is the song where, like, 5 Seconds of Summer mentions Green Day the most. Because they say, oh, what was it? No, it's one of it. I just like, in the bridge, they go, like, hitting every red light, kissing at the stop signs, darling, Green Day's on the radio. Because they go, like, Green Day's on the radio, whatever. It's good. It's so sweet. Like, we're taking the long way home. It's just about, like, wanting to spend time with this girl, you know, like, take me back to the middle of nowhere, back to the place only you and I shared. Remember all the memories, the fireflies, and make-believe. It's just, like, the chorus is like, so we're taking the long way home because I don't want to be wasting my time alone. I want to get lost and drive forever with you, talking about nothing, yeah, whatever, baby. So we're taking a long way home. It's just cute. It's about, like, you know, like, teenagers. They're just sitting in the car, like, talking forever. In the second verse, though, I like how they enunciate. There's, like, a line where they say, like, catching fire like kerosene, but they really enunciate the K's. They go, like, catching fire like kerosene. It's crazy. It's weird. And yeah, that's Michael's verse. I like when Michael has a verse, because, like, I don't know, Michael's voice is just, like, more different than the other guys's. I don't think Ashton sings that much, though. But, like, Luke and Caleb sound exactly alike. So I can never tell. But I can all, like, everyone can tell when Michael sings in 5 Seconds of Summer. Last song is Megan's Piano by Megan Thee Stallion, and this one did its numbers on TikTok. Megan's Piano, because of the line of when she goes, like, sorry, hoes hate me because I'm the it girl. I never asked to be the shit girl. Don't call me sis because I'm not your sister. You really should come and get your mister. Anyways. Oh, she got a producer credit for this. So I think she produced her own song. And it's just a catchy piano riff that loops, like, during the entire song. I think it's more, like, angry. She has, like, a lot of angry songs, or, like, more aggressive, intense songs, and this is one of her more intense songs, and I like her intense songs, you know. And I listened to this for 16 hours at Vivi's house, and there was just this one part where they said, oh god, I like that line, I run shit, probably how I gotta do with Nike. I like when she makes this reference. There's a part where she says gang shit, and that's it. Oh, yeah, bad bitches all running my pack, gang shit. And then when me and Vivi, like, when I slept over at Vivi's and we listened to this on repeat, the only time, like, we'd sing along to it was, we just, like, look at each other and go, like, gang shit. So yeah, that's it. When is that line? I don't know. Also in verse 2, she says, stalking my page, bitch probably want a scissor. And I like how she says that. No, I like the second verse, cause, yeah, the second verse, she goes, like, don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister, you really need to come and get your mister, seen all my ops linked up in the picture, everybody look busted, injured, stalking my page, bitch probably want a scissor, all in my mouth like I kissed her. I like how she like goes off on like the you know. And then the last line is, I'm the reason all my ops ain't homeless. Okay, me and Vivi thought the line was, I'm the reason all my ops ain't homies. And Vivi was like, it sounds like she's saying, I'm the reason all my ops ain't homeless. But apparently she's saying that. So I gotta go talk to Vivi about that. So